frequency mode.
These things are such a pain in the butt to program. Oh, hey, how you guys doing? Let me show you something cool. Baofeng radios have always been a pain in the butt to program. Until now. Everybody's been using Chirp or manually programming. Forget all that stuff. We can now program our Baofengs via Bluetooth with this little Bluetooth dongle from Tidradio. Stay tuned. So just a little backstory, I've never heard of Tidradio before, TID radio. They just left a comment on one of my videos saying, we have a Bluetooth dongle for Baofengs. How would you like to try it out? I said, sure. Goes right in line with the last video that I just made, which was about the Baofeng GT5R. And I said, sure, send it to me. And a few days later, I got it in the mail. And it's this tiny little dongle. So it's pretty awesome. I've been playing with it for a couple days and it actually works. And I'm going to show you what radios that I have that it currently works for. It doesn't work for all the Baofengs yet, but they are expanding the programming capabilities. But so far it works for 4 different models that I personally own. So let's hop on the bench and I will show you all about it because this works with your cell phone. Pretty awesome. Oh, did I mention this only costs $13 on Amazon? I'll leave a link in the description so you can grab one if you want. Laid out before you is a number of Baofengs. Starting on our left, we have a standard UV5R. Then we have a UV5R 8 watt, the new Radioddity GT5R, and a UV5R Plus. This works with all of these. It does not, unfortunately, work with my BF F8 HP, and it does not work with the GT3 TP. So, out of my 7 Baofengs, it works with 5 of them. I have 2 UV5R Pluses. Very, very simple. So the first thing we need to do is go to the App Store and type in OD Master. And then we get this app here under Utilities, and you download it. In this case, I already downloaded it, so we open it. It will have you create an account. It wants your birthday for some reason. Definitely gave a fake birthday, but that's about it. Very, very easy to set up. All you need to do is simply, there's a button on the top here. You press that, you get a little green light, it's on. You open the side flap on the Baofeng, plug it in, that's all you need to do. Now on the app side, we're going to open up the app, we're going to hit pair with Bluetooth. You need to go into settings and make sure your Bluetooth is on as well. Turn that on, then we can hit select model, we're going to go Baofeng, and in this case we're using a UV5R. Now we can read from the radio, you can see it's reading, and as the progress bar goes on, it is reading from the radio. So we're going to pull whatever frequencies are here. So now that it's read from the radio, we can see that it has the frequency, we can see the different channels that I have programmed in. Down here is the name, W5 Sam. So you can program it right from your phone. I don't have too many saved in here, but you can name it. Now, one thing I've noticed that it doesn't do, channel 0 actually is my Huntsville repeater, and for some reason it won't name it. So you can see it's just the frequency there. It will not name channel 0 for some reason. So if I wanted to bump that up to channel 2 or something, or 1 or 7 or whatever, I could name it. But everything's in here. Here's your PL tones, and then it goes down to your digital tones, everything there, your width, your power level, high or low, PTTID, busy lock, scan ID, everything that you'd want there. And then you can go over to function here, so you can say, okay, A band frequency mode. So if you're in frequency mode, you can select what frequency you want your radio to be just default to. and you can do your power and everything like that. Same thing for B band. So I usually use A band for 14652, B band for 446, and you just program it like this. It is stupid easy. So if you're out in the field and you need to program your Baofeng, maybe you're in a different area, you got new repeaters, or you're at a camp, somebody's crossband repeating or something like that, you can do all of that right here. And then, so now we've downloaded this from this radio. So let's say I want to clone this and plug it into another radio. All we have to do is unplug that dongle, and let's take the GT5R. I haven't really programmed much into here. So we're going to just simply plug that in. I'm now going to hit the right button, and it's writing to this radio now. Just like that. Stupid easy. Almost done writing. Done. It reboots. So now we have two identical Baofengs. So we're both on channel 0. You can see we get the same. Everything's the same. We just cloned this radio. Just like that. Stupid easy. Okay, so I just did a factory reset on this radio. You can see there's no channels, just the stock configuration that a Baofeng comes in. So I'm going to show you how easy this thing is to program. So we're going to hop over to the app and make sure that we got our Bluetooth toggled on. We're going to hit select model, Baofeng, UV5R. I'm going to read from it. And now we can start programming. So I'm going to go to channel 1 because for some reason it doesn't want to name channel 0. So I'm going to hop over to repeater book real quick. Where are we? 146860. 146.860. Then we're going to come down to our transmit frequency. What was it? 146260. Now, this has a digital tone of 125. Can't remember if it's on decode and encode, so we'll just put it on that. Whatever. Transmit power, want that to be high. You can change PTT, wide, narrow, busy lock, all that stuff. And that is not the SAM repeater, that is the Huntsville repeater. So I can just name it here. Save that, let's just call that test. Confirm, so that saves this program so we can go back and edit it later. So if I go to programs and settings, theoretically, somewhere, oh, the RxTX list, maybe. Yeah, so here you can see, there's the test one. So that loads that up now. So if we go to channel 1, we can see there's everything that I just did. Now if we hit right, it should start programming the radio. And it is. Look at that. Fantastic. It only takes a few seconds. About 10 or 15 seconds maybe. And it's done. Very easy to do on the fly. So that should reboot. And if we go to our memory mode, there is the repeater we just programmed in. But it didn't name it. Why is that? Maybe that's a problem. Because I like having my channels named. Let's see. Oh, let's change that to name. See if that goes back. There we are. Huntsville. So it named it. It won't do it for channel 0 for some reason though. But it works. So that's awesome. So let's take a look under this function section. And let's say I want to set my band frequency, because I don't use 136. Let's say I want to use 146.520 as my default, whoops, as my default A-band frequency. And then for the B band, let's say I want to do 446.000. Just so anytime I go to the VFO, those are kind of the defaults. Then I can, let's save that. Let's save it to that test one we just made. And then let's see if we can go back to programs and settings. Then we go to this RX list. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't overwrite one. That's weird. It made 2 test ones. So let's see if this is still the right one. Yep, that's good. Let's go to function. That's good. Okay, so now we can write it. And it should start programming. Yep, and there it goes. So now when we go to VFO, it should automatically default to the top one as 14652 and the bottom one as 446.000. We shall see. Reboot and 146520, 446.000. That's it, guys. It is freaking easy. This thing is cool, and for $13, you can't go wrong. So that just about wraps it up, gang. Just wanted to show you that cool little device. This thing, pretty neat. Very easy way to program your Baofeng on the fly, whether you're at home, at a camp, away on a business trip, whatever. Don't forget your Baofengs when you're on your business trip. So yeah, that's all I got. Thanks to Tidradio for reaching out to me to show me this cool little dongle. That's pretty neat. And thank you guys for watching another episode of K8MRD Radio Stuff. 73, guys.